Everybody, welcome to Mystic's MMOs. I am your host, Mystic Raven. I'm back, and I came back to raid. I'm ready to die. Raidy, get it? Get it? No, just. So, going to be raiding. I'm looking forward to it. Got to give it up to Big Papa, ready to die. So I said ready to die. Don't know if anybody will catch the reference. I'm definitely going to be working on this next. I got 11. So this week, definitely going to be working on trying to get that White Lantern. I definitely want at least a couple more. The writing maps would be kind of cool too, but you know, we'll see. We shall see. It's a lot of different stuff to get. Alright. Now while we're waiting, we got 2 to 3 tanks. We got a lot of DPS. Can go fishing. We got three healers. It's filling up pretty fast. It's reset day, so it's a really cool mount too. Alright. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, it's so close. Damn it. Get in here. That was a big one. Damn right. Sweet, sweet red mage. How I missed the. Oh, man. I love the red mage in raids. I like the samurai, but sometimes, man, those mechanics, man, moving in and out. Oh. With, maybe at the next one I'll play Sam. I really like the hard hit of the Sam, but I like the mobilization and, being able to see things from a distance on red. I gotta level up the black mage sooner or later. Oh, that's my cue. Get it? That's my cue. Which one? Lighthouse. I'm always fucking up this one part because, okay, so from my understanding, it's not, the number has to reference your hit points. Now, I don't know if the debuff's applied, so that's something I've been trying to pay attention to. Okay, so if it's off the HP, is being divided and or primed by, my HP. Is it my current HP? Is it the last number of my HP? What is, what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors. So I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to learn that. There's a chart or something on, I think, Reddit, somebody said, but, in and out based on HP. But they have a 1 through 9, so I'm like, okay, do you get a debuff? Is there, what, how's that being associated? And then there's a divider by 7. So I'm trying to find out. Try to pay more attention. I got it yesterday on 1 because I got the notification. I saw it. I'm like, okay, prime by 2. Boom. But I'm trying to pay attention to that, construct 7. Alright. Spell speed. A lot of people don't like spell speed on Red Mage, but, given the fact that I get those dual casts, because a lot of people want, like, oh, well, you get dual casts, and I'm like, yeah, but I still want to cast that fast. Oh, Red Mage, here we go. I just got to pay attention to the healers. Shift them when I can. Oh shit, come on! Ah, shit. Heal me, yes. Oh, you're the bomb. I should just use that. Okay, out. Okay, stack them up. Ah, that was some damn good healing. I don't really need anything, but I'll greed. Yo, say what's up? Heads up, you misspelled ready. No, it's supposed to be Raidy. I have to get back to work now. Yeah, it's supposed to be Raidy. Ready to die. It's supposed to be ready to die. Because I'm raiding. It's just a pun because, you know, Big Papa ready to die. I'm raiding. And probably going to die sooner or later. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't die. Healers did a really good job. A couple of times I should have watched the wave. And it's my fault for on that, but that one healer pull was really good. I love the graphics in this place. Okay, once again, I'm just going to kind of go over here. Excuse me. Got a little bit more black to get. Of course, my alarm would be going off right about now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice. Hell to the fucking A, boys. No. Let's go. And this is where I die. I've got to figure this out. So I got to pay attention to my health. There's something with the health and like a debuff. So I have 44,909, and I'm going to try to remember that and see what happens. Because that's the only part where I'm having a, considerable amount of, problems. Alright. This is what I need to pay attention to. I gotta pay attention to my health. Why did somebody waste the fucking limit break? They could have popped it on this dude right from the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God dang. I ran right in front of it instead of around it. Get us up. Speed reses. Why isn't the summoners resing? Summoners have reses. I don't have any mana. Okay, so I've got to take a look. 2691, 2674. Okay, 909, multiples of 3, and that would be 3. Right? Did I do it? Yes. See how that works? Okay, so there is a debuff that happens. Okay. Okay. I died once to the other thing. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make this. Got it. Ugh. Okay. You little hoppy bastard. Okay. 7 multiples of what was that? Shit. Prime. 1. 8. It switched to fucking 8. I'm fucked. I thought it had 7 on it. 7. Multiples of 4. I'm dead. Yes, I got it. Oh my god. It was worth it. Did I get it? I should have ran in and did the mechanic. Second death, same fucking mechanic that got me. Arrgh. Why did I get overzealous? God, I love these healers. Two deaths so far. Same mechanic. At least I didn't die to the math mechanic this time. I did fuck up on the one, though. Which I should have been paying attention. Not think that's the hardest. Is you got to pay attention to your health bar. And it said 7. I went on. Of course, the 1 by 8. And of course, that's an additive. So I was looking for the division. So, yeah, it happens. This is the part that kills me. Like, you go from one boss right to the next. It's like, oh, trash mobs, fuck that. You're going one to the next, back to back. Boom, boom, boom. I hate this bastard. God, I hate this bastard. I can't wait to try different savages, man. Kidding. Woo! Gonna be fun. But that's why you're in here. Like, you try to keep improving, you know, the mechanics. Gotta love that part. Got him.
Your suffering is not yet over.
Okay, I need to get to the red side. And I think I just have to be over here. As long as I stay on this side, I should be good to go. Ah, shit. Sprint for it, Forest. Go, 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 go. You bastard. Positive. Get to the blue. Get to the blue. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Shall deliver the king's justice! Feel the wrath of my brothers!
That's right, bitch.
You will pay for what you have done with blood!
B, B, B. Keep away from the tornadoes.
This is far from finished, Guardians! Rush a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over. I'll tear you limb from limb! You will not have mercy! Rush a knife through butter!
Blue side, I'm good. No, 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 no. Keep on this side, keep on this side, keep on this side. That's right, bitch!
Enough! Rush a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over.
Yes, no death on the last boss. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Yeah, baby. I don't know if I have these yet, so I'm gonna roll on them just in case. But yeah, that's so kick ass. That is so killer. Baka, what's up? How are you doing, Baka? Use limit break during the golems means you won't lose it due to people who pull early. Got you. Which is fairly common in 24 mans. For phases where the boss die bombs, charge across the screen. Remember to keep your view towards the boss. Also, if you're worried about the lasers, pop sprint. Got you. Yeah, I ran right into the one laser and I was like, I'm so dead. And then I tried to do the limit break during the second one and I died. But at least, I'm getting like the math, a thing I'm okay with, but paying attention to my health and the change is, I think, kind of like, okay, so you get divisible by 2, you put in 1, and then you have an 8, but then you're like, okay, well, if If you put on 2, then you're at about 3. So you have to like kind of pay attention, by the division or prime numbers, which I think can be like for most people, it's about timing and understanding, your prime numbers and your division, slight division. But I can understand why people who even understand it get kind of fucked. But there's a slight learning curve to it. All right, so I've got to break out the samurai. I'm a glutton for punishment on this, but I love the hard hits on the Sam. But at the same time, it's just like, oh boy. So we did this. We're gonna clear that one out. We're Ouroborn. I still need to get like my Delta escapes. I need to unlock my Sigma, my Alpha escapes. I'm still trying to unlock all of that as well. So, yeah, no, good idea about the charge, because yeah, where the gap closer probably would come in better for the red mage, because if you can get on top of it and time it, you don't have to worry about like closing that distance. You're right on top of it. So that's a good piece of advice right there. And I think like saving it because you're so close, I don't necessarily have to go ahead with the gap closer. Like I don't have to utilize it during any other mechanic, so I can save it. So that's a good piece of advice. Thank you so much. I'm trying to learn as I'm going, like mechanic wise and timing and getting everything, timed. Um, and each job's different too. So even if I get it down as a range DPS, can I do it at a melee DPS? Can I do it in a healing capacity? And can I do it as a tank? That's my goal. Trying to learn the mechanics in all jobs, because it is different. I mean, the mechanic doesn't change, but how the job performs during the encounter and placement does change. And I think that's a challenge within itself. I'm drinking my latte. But Baka, you have been such a blessing for me. I appreciate it so much because it's sound advice. It's like, it is paying attention to those little things that'll save your ass. Especially if you're going for like, if you're running speed runs and things and you're just trying to get in and out, it's like it does save a lot of time and headaches. Which I'm really glad that in this game we can do that. We get to have. There's only 2 games I've seen where you can queue raids. Well, I mean, World of Warcraft has it, so maybe 3. But Rift was always talking about implementing it, never did. Elder Scrolls should implement it, but hasn't. And there's been so many games that I wish would just implement raid queues. Because a lot of people, if it's a normal raid and we're not looking at like a vet, hard, extreme, savages, or whatever, it's nice just to get, what you're trying to, obtain in there and get in and out. And I think queue systems like that for raids, especially for casuals who have lives and, only have 2-3 hours, it's a perfect opportunity to get content, done. Now, my SAM is only 376, but, yeah. I can't. Man, that was so cool. The last one, I didn't die. I'm so pumped up about that. I'm like, yeah. Couple mess ups on rotation though. All right, here we go. Samurai. I'm a glutton for punishment on this boss. This is not a very melee friendly boss. I'm aware of it, but
I really want to do it. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn them all. It's like Pokemon.
All right, here we go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, eat a new food buff. So I'm going to take that skill, speed, vitality, and lovely critical hit. Not too bad on the health. I mean, eh. Turn. I'm so fucked. That's where I get screwed. Ugh. One AoE got me. On a melee fight, man, this can be quite challenging. We got 2 Dragoons. I wish that would sort it out where, like, if the other party doesn't have a Dragoon, it dumps it in there. It, like, organizes the party better. You know, that's my one complaint about the Pug format. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, it'd be one thing if you have 4 Dragoons, but if you have, like, 3, the one team might not have the Dragoon, but look, it has 2 Bards, and we don't have a Bard. Like, I don't get that. Like, why isn't one Bard over here and one Dragoon over there? And why can't, like, it'd be cool if you could switch in the middle, like, before you start. Like, a leader could switch the teams around. Just my opinion, but this one can be a bitch in melee. Woof. Woof. I'm asking to die. One's not ready. Okay. Let's go. How many tails do we see? Maybe about a quarter of them. Maybe half. Wait for the turn, and then we're going to go dive bombing in. I knew it. Plenty of time to heal, too. There was plenty of time for the healer just to throw it. That's what I'm trying to say is the problem. And that's why shit's changing. It was like... Okay. It's right there. When in doubt, turn around and face the person's... And I still fucking died. Ugh. But that's what I'm talking about with the healers. Like, there's plenty of time for the... You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to utilize their heals. But they're not doing it. And that's why shit's changing. That's why it has to change. Because their mentality is... DPS, 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 DPS. And that's not fundamentally right. That's not what a healer is. A healer is not a DPS class. It's a healer. And this is the only game where I see that mentality affect pugs and 4-mans, 8-mans, all the way up. And it's like, why are you allowing people to die? That becomes the question. Like, why would you allow people to die? You have plenty of opportunity. Your timing, like, there's no excuse. You have plenty of time. There's not a lot of, like they say, there's a lot of downtime in this game. Well, if there's a lot of downtime, why aren't you topping people off when you know mechanics are going to come in and kill people? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, they complain there's downtime. Well, then top them off, because there's a mechanic that if the AoE pops, they're going to croak. Okay. Yep. I'm so screwed. Yep. Nice placement. Followed the crowd to my death. I don't care. So being melee means most of the mechanics are solved by moving left and right. It also means you can ignore the mines mechanics since they're always spawned towards the back. Got that. Cool. Good to know. So this is the thing, like, I want people to kind of pay attention to when it comes to why shit's changing. It's like, I'll be honest. I've been doing a lot of, like, things for companies for a lot of time. Oh shit. I'm dead. I'm not topped off. Look, they're not even healing. You're dead. Oh my god, I can't believe I lived through it. Oh my god. But see, this is where they should be focused on healing, not DPSing. Oh shit. Oh shit again. But look, there's tons of people, see what I'm saying? Tons of people are taking damage, and what's going on? No fucking heals. They just leave it there on the floor. Is this on me or not? Oh shit. Limit break, motherfucker. Take it. But this is what I've been talking about. Like, a lot of people want to complain about the healer changes, but the community's kind of brought it upon itself. It's like, I understand. I'm not opposed to DPSing, but the problem of it is you're not doing your job. Like, that's your problem. And because of that, there's going to be changes. That's just, there's nothing you can do. It had you kept up and had whatever it not gotten so easy for a healer to, let people die, being like, oh, I could heal and DPS at the same time. Nobody's going to die. And then you got newer players coming in who are more accustomed to, filling the role. And then they're told, that's not how we do it here. Well, now you're teaching people bad habits, and now people are dying. And it's like, that's not a good way to introduce somebody to trying to DPS as a healer. You don't tell them, no, that's not how we play it. You let them heal, get them comfortable, so they can keep up heals and put their DPS in between. Why? So they don't lose identity. So they don't lose who they are in that role. And it's proof when you get in these scenarios, even in a pug format, that people aren't doing their job. They're not accommodating. The combat can be, little things can make a big difference, man. Little things. So chaotic. What's up, Lord? You can't take lethal from that attack so long as you can do the mechanic correctly. Got you. For that, look at the ones glowing orange and red. So, the ground mechanics. Now, on this one, I still have to do the shield. You were saying yesterday I don't have to do the shield if something else happens, right? But the shield's a good safe bet. Or should I take the shield as melee? What's up, Lord? How you doing? How's your tanking experience, Lord? Can I ask you, man? You've been playing this game. What's your experience, brother? Ah, let's see, this is where I screw up.
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel. The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much? Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light! They dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come! On guard!
Okay.
7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lie death, and death alone!
Out. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now.
The cleansing light shall be your guide.
Almost. Now.
Your fort champion.
Yes.
I lead you now to your quest. My Ophelia awaits.
Hit that limit break. Ugh. For the shield mechanic, you have to face towards the progenitor of the AoE. It's why technically A and C should move their respective adds further away so that B isn't clipped. Also remember to third eye, it reduces the damage. Gotcha. Yeah, I got third eye set up on my ability. I have it macroed into my my recovery. I'm OCD about macros. Oh shit. Good to go. Did I ever say Sam's my favorite job to play? I love Sam. I love it. Dude, I got this stuff shut up so nice. So nice.
Or perhaps you serve
I am so sick with macros. Trust you, they should never give me macros in a game. Some games actually busted me for having them. Never give Mystic macros. Ever. Let it be a lesson.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
This is the problem I have, is seeing all this stuff.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance
See,
of a
this is
thousand
why-
lights blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. 7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. To the current of life we succumb, its judgment swift and final, its bite as cold as steel. To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Hold is the blade that severs.
You'll always see me have my dot up, by the way.
Endless is the path
So-
that leads you from hell.
If I'm good at it, I can get enough rotation out. For 2 solid rotations. Oh my god. I thought it was moved. That was my fault. Get me up, please. Damn it. Wait for it. I'll wait. Now. It's good. Shit.
Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scales will tip.
Oh shit. Wrong side.
Show me more. Piteous display. Were you expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. Escape is not so easily granted. They who dwell alone have spoken. Words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
Oh no! I was supposed to cut back. See, this is what gets me when I go from A to B to C. It's like, I gotta remember the sword. Oh my god, that was an entire wipe.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills.
Smart fucking move.
Hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
I died again. I just got rezzed and I died. Oh boy. Summoners. What the fuck's the summoners have rezzes?
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Let's go.
Hark! The screams of ruin rise above the storm's discord. Shudder not in her endless cold.
That was a little overzealous of a DPS to do that.
Come, show me more. A piteous display. become a rust. You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. Escape is not so easily granted. Impetuous fools.
Little sloppy on that one.
It is time I bade you farewell.
Not happy with what I did there, but God. I messed up on the drop. I did okay up until the drop, but when I dropped, that was kind of what was going to kick my ass. Cool. Upgrade. God. Use your disengage instead of running back. Okay, that's good. How about gear, like a new weapon? If you want a new weapon, like Eureka is where you're getting the end your relic weapon, but it's not worth doing since Shadowbringers is right around the corner. Are you using the upgraded Ironworks right now? Oh, are you asking him? Yeah. Baka's got a bunch of information, Lord. Baka will hook you up.
Your very soul shall not escape mine. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Just keep that shit away from me.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Oh shit!
Your very soul shall not escape mine.
Oh my god. See? I cut back and I got fucking stomped. There's a lot of wipes on that. Get us up.
Bear your steel.
You better get the healers up. What the fuck? C-Team. Get them up. Oh no. No, no. They don't have enough.
Simmer.
These two healers aren't going to be able to keep up.
In a cleansing conflagration of divine
I'm waiting. I'm not taking it during this phase. There is no way I'm taking it during this phase. That's a wipe waiting to happen. Oh! Okay. I was hoping. I have it. I'm just holding, man. Look. They don't have enough. I'm telling you, man. Look at the healers. They're struggling. They're struggling.
I am the only god.
Okay, now. Second wind it. Whoa. Look, the one died. Did I call it in time? Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer.
I love this friggin' Dragoon giving us this buff.
Kneel before me. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Kneel before me. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer. Bend to my will.
Okay. Careful.
Kneel before me.
Oh shit. No! Fuck! I thought it was out. Oh. I should have hit the sprint. Damn it. 2 on this fight. Fuck. So we got 2, 2, and 2. 6 deaths this entire run.
Denizens of the abyss.
No, I don't want to restart. Give me my heat res. Thank you. Damn it.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Kneel before me. I see it now. In you.
You better believe I am not hitting that until I get it. Get off me!
Denizens of the abyss. From ink of blackest night. I summon you.
Got it. And I'm going to give it up to the Dragoon for keeping me boofed. That Dragoon was badass. I already have that. Oh, yeah, I got that one too. Bleh. You'll die if you stand next to the hammer since you aren't a tank. Got you. So I have to be by the other. Why are the healers using the MP in this phase? Baka, I don't know. That's what you could realistically take it with your higher levels, at least until you find a replacement. Yeah. I'll tell you, Lord, Baka here, if you're in here, when Baka's in here, Baka is a vet, obviously, you can tell. So I'm super happy that I have somebody like Baka here to kind of help. Baka, a lot of these players, we played other games, so we're all, we're getting familiar with Final Fantasy 14. A lot of us are. And I'm enjoying it. I don't know if a lot of people, I think Lord is too. And he's playing tank right now. By the way, Lord, we got to hook up sometime. I think I did okay. There was a lot of mess ups on the next to the last of the boss that and definitely that last MP. Yeah, I don't even know what was going on that phase, Baka. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of like, but it's normal, right, for every player to get accustomed to every job. So I'm not saying like, oh, what the heck? Oh, I was about to say, why am I facing the ground? I actually feel good about that run, man. Holy spliffity spliffity spleff. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Samurai. That is so cool, man. So cool. And I got the headpiece. Look at that. We will be switching this, though. No. No, that'll be going to... I'm actually really pumped up about all this. Looks freaking good. 381 on the Samurai. Now it's time to switch. Oh, well, we're going to have to travel back. So first off, we already got that saved. For scholars, Eos, Rouse, Whispering Dawn, Indoom, enough to. That's what. See, that's the way I got it set up, Aka. Playing Red Mage. Now, how you liking the Red Mage? But definitely. You're definitely enjoying it? Awesome, Lord. We definitely got to play together. We definitely do. You can also reduce the incoming damage by using Sacred Soil and Fey Covenant. Right. Since there are two of them, they could have alternate between the two. So the only expenditures are ether flow stacks, which they get back by the end of the phase. They could also use emergency tactics if they're nervous, though, along with deployed Aldo. Right, and that's what I'm saying. But when they res, they had very limited magic, and I was like, someone needs to get the summoner up to shift. So the summoners should have been shifting, and there was no summoners resing. Like, I'm like, summoners have reses. And all of a sudden you see cast times, and I'm like, why? Besides the red mage, summoner has, use swift cast and res, and summoner can res, I believe, right? I'm thinking, let me get on that tune, because now I'm questioning it. But I think summoner has a res too. If I'm not mistaken, I could be. Let me get on my sand plate right there. Apply. And let me get on my summoner real quick here. Yeah, I have a res right here. Like, here's my res. I have a res. Yeah, I got my res. What the flip, man? Look, resurrection. What? I don't know, man. Why wasn't that utilized? Like, that to me is confusing. I love this dude. I did okay. A summoner raise is really mana intense for them. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's true. But I mean, if at all, I mean, if it's a pinch, and depending on how much, depending on where you're at in your rotation, So, but yeah. I'm just like, why? But I wouldn't want the healers casting a res. They also can't afford to use swift cast on rays if they're following the rotation. Yeah, I mean, but is it worth like dropping a rotation on that to get a res out if you need it? Basically, it costs them three things, right? Because they have one of the lowest mana pools for the cost. Right, because a lot of their abilities aren't ether flow. Rotation 2, mana 3, ether flow timing, right. And you got to get your Fester procs out there to get your Bahamut out. Crazy. I like the summoner's rotation. It feels smooth. Like, a lot of people struggle with summoner rotation, but I like completely built the macros around like fallback sequence to keep the procs going during my dot timers. So that's how I incorporated my rotation to keep. For me, it works because it's just how I sequenced it. It's an easy time to get this new adjustment coming up. I think that's going to be a little bit more difficult because the way. But a lot of people said Summoner plays really good now. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how I'm going to utilize pets. That's my only thing. Because everybody uses Garuda right now. Now, Ifrit could be utilized a little bit better. It'll be interesting to see how many people try to utilize Ifrit. Since he doesn't take damage anymore. So... Anyways, I got to go. I got to pick up my daughter's friend. She's having a friend spend the night. Baka, you are the bomb. Thank you so much. Lord, make sure you hit me up sometime. while I'm streaming. If you need anything, any runs or anything, Lord, I will come over to your server. I will group up with you, and we can make some runs together for sure. I'm definitely always in to play with my viewers, and that's something I'm about. Trying to play and trying to have fun. It's at the end of the day, that's what gaming's about, especially MMOs. It's about the experience that we have together. But I'm pretty pumped up, and I wasn't anticipating having such a nice little run there. Got a nice little run, got some gear. Um, like I said, I'm not running Relic. I'm not worried about Relic, and I'm not worried about Eureka at this point. It's too time consuming given the fact of what I'm trying to accomplish, because I don't know what I'm going to main yet. So I'm trying to get everything put into position to decide what I'm going to be maining and then what I'll have in backup. And then later on, I'm planning on getting with a progression guild or getting players together for a progression. But either way, I mean, that's something that I'm looking to be getting into um, for future content is running progression. Um, and configurations. Configurations is just an alternate way of setting things up. So for each player is going to differ with their familiarity between keyboard and mouse, controller configurations, how you set up the macros, and how do you keep consistent rotation, even with the when you're off the global cooldown. So that's what I'm going to be trying to utilize in my future content, because I'm a specific type of person who is very OCD about what I can slip in and what I'm utilizing frequently, and understanding what's coming off the global cooldown, what's being applied to personal cooldown, what needs to be applied for buff effects, so on and so forth, and how you can utilize that inside each configuration to maximize rotation and keep it nice and fluent. Like in this setup, I utilize a 1 bar rotation with 2 HOTS, 2 keybinds. So I have a 2 keybind setup with the 0 and the minus on the secondary bar. Everything else is primary bar to the rotation. So I don't have to, flip back and forth or mess with it. As you guys can see on my hotbar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 macros set on a 12 setup bar. So actually 8, right? Yeah. And then there's 3 that isn't. So no, that's 9. Yeah, there's 9 and then 3 that's not. So there's 12 total, but 3 that's not. And that's being because I'm very picky about how I sequence. It's very, very picky. Very picky. So, and that's what I'll be going over. I've been doing macros since like UO. I did in my progression guild in Rift, I did macros. I did a lot of people's macros except for like 2 people, and one of them's my real life friend. He was really picky about his macro configurations as well. And so was I, and that's something we took pride in how to configure macro sequencing. And we were in progression guild, meaning we did HK, full HK runs. We did full, like, oh, what the heck that other raid was after HK. We did all the top end. River of Souls was nothing, but we got all of our feats. I got my Undead Steed in River of Souls, got all the accomplishments in that. I did Green Scale Blight, done that before we had HK progression. Got through HK progression. Then we ended up doing Phoenix. We did all those in Rift. We did River of Souls, or not River of Souls, the new expansion. We got all of that done. Our guild kind of fell apart afterwards, but we were a progression guild, and we were a progression guild in World of Warcraft as well. So I've been macroing for a long time and setting up configurations, and that's what I'm good at. So, and I'll be doing that. Might not fit your needs, but it'll give you options to understand, if you want to bar something, if you don't want to, how do you utilize that within the rotation? How do you time it? How do you get the most out of it? And especially for controller players and console players don't have the luxury of keyboard and mouse. They could use a keyboard and mouse, but unfortunately, most of them do try to stick with the controller play style, but that's limiting. The new battle system will kind of alleviate some of that, but we want to keep it fluid. We want to keep uptime. We want to keep rotation steady without juggling. And that's what I'm going to try to go over in the near future. So hopefully, give me a thumbs up. Wish me luck, but we'll see. But anyways, Baka, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lord, thank you for stopping in. My boy Irish Mage, if you are an ESO player, especially a PvPer, please go check him out. My boy Scott Drake, gotta love you every day of the week. Roz, all of you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it every day. I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystics MMOs. As always, thank you, and have a nice day.